Well, good morning. It's good to see you. Permisi, maafkan saya. Apa ini hari ini? Upacara?
Ya, upacara.
Untuk apa?
Untuk community hall.
Oh, community hall.
Ya.
So di sini punya badminton.
Oh ya.
Ya.
Badminton everyday sehari-hari pakai badminton activity.
Aha.
Ya, activity community-nya.
Ada puranya.
Apa?
Ada puranya. Ada seremoni.
Oh ya.
Besok full moon jadinya.
Besok full moon?
Ya, jadi upacara untuk di sini.
Aha. And berapa orang-orang tinggal di sini?
Ini untuk banyak di sini udah 150.
150
family.
150 families.
Yeah.
And nama apa di sini?
Ini Banjar Padang Tegal Tengah.
Padang
Tegal.
Padang Tegal.
Padang Tegal Tengah.
Ya, siapa nama Anda, Pak?
Saya Gusti.
Gusti, nama saya Wayne Gusti.
Ya.
Makasih banyak ya, makasih ya.
Mari Bapak.
Saya
Sama.
Apa?
Nama saya Ade Gajah.
Di Gajah?
Ya, Ade Gajah.
No, oke. Makasih.
Ya.
Community hall celebration. They're very proud. The Balinese are very proud of their village, their community hall, everything that they do. They're very strong in character, and I think that comes from having a substantial belief system sort of underpinning that, you know. Permisi Bu, ini untuk Janong Sari ya?
Ya.
And apa ini?
Itu kasapa.
Kasapa.
Ya.
Manis ya?
Ya, sedikit dah.
Sedikit manis ya. And berapa harganya untuk satu?
1.500.
1.500 ya. And berapa lama kamu punya toko ini?
Sudah 20 tahun.
20?
Iya.
Oh.
Ini rumah langsung.
Oh, di sana, tinggal di sana ya? Ya, keluarga besar?
Iya.
Ya. Ada. Makasih banyak Bu.
Oh, ya, ini kita beli satu.
Hah?
Kita beli satu, coba.
Satu.
Coba yang mana?
Coba satu.
Ya.
2.000, oke.
Dia bisa bertahan sampai malam.
Satu. Coba satu.
Nah, dua Bang. Ya, ini. Tidak
Terima kasih Bu.
Ya, bisa.
She gave me a free one. Isn't that nice? Like they're only small gestures, you know, but they add up. Like there's a sincerity of spirit and warmth in these people that it's hard not to be affected by it. My first time to Bali was in 1985 as an 18-year-old. It was a sort of a rite of passage type thing with my 3 schoolmates and I heading over. Bit of a badge of honour as an 18-year-old to go to Bali. And as you can imagine, as 4 young men, we do all the things that 4 young men would do in Kuta in those days. And it was a lot of fun. But it struck me even then, even while we were carousing and carrying on and having a lot of drunken revelry, it occurred to me then that there was something a little bit special about where I'd just landed, and the full impact of it didn't really settle until some time later, when I kept getting drawn back to the images and the memories and the smells and that type of thing. Yesterday, a subscriber commented that he was over 80 years of age, and it sort of made me think of how different it would have all been back in the 60s and the 70s, as some people who come here now might consider it was a lot different in the 80s and 90s, and it is very, very different to those times. But I'm interested actually because it seems that we have a number of older sort of subscribers. I'm interested in knowing what your first time was like. You know, were you here in the 60s and 70s? Were you an 80s, 90s person? Have you recently discovered Bali? I get the impression that many of us have been coming here for a while, and I understand there's quite a number of subscribers who, you know, possibly were here in the 60s and 70s, and I'm really interested in hearing those stories because, you know, the place resonates with us so much. You sort of want to soak up as much as you can about those times because, you know, that could be lost over, you know, the next 10 or 20 years. So yeah, if you have any stories about your first time to Bali, I'd be really interested to hear. Thanks very much. I'm well, sir. What are you doing this morning?
Yeah, I guess I pick flowers.
Picking some flowers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I love flowers. A lot of flowers here, so I will pick one, and then two, to put it down.
you do this every morning?
I did it.
Yeah?
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from Australia.
Oh, which part?
Perth.
Where? How far? How many hours flight?
I think it's only 3.5, yeah? It's not so far.
close, yeah.
Tidak jauh, yeah?
Yeah.
Tidak jauh. And tinggal di sini?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I live here.
Is keluarga besar di sini?
Yeah,
Yeah?
yeah.
Berapa orang?
23.
23?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big family.
Yeah, it's big.
And you have children yourself, sir?
Yeah, I got 2 children, 1 son, 1 daughter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in the tourism business?
Since I was in high school,
Oh, really?
class 2 at high school. I used to work at one of the big gallery around here,
The art galleries?
art gallery,
Yeah.
painting gallery,
Uh-huh.
and then managed a small hotel, and then I think just, you know, I don't want to be, you know, I want to be free, you know, just I want just
Sure,
for
sure.
that long. I work for that one, so I think my time is spent for that, and then now I'm doing tour driver.
Tour driver?
Yeah, and have a small contract like this. It's good.
And in this car, this is your mobile?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's mine.
And how many tours would you get in a month, maybe?
In a month,
what-
depend on the if the peak season, maybe we can get like 18 times.
Really?
Yeah.
That's quite good. So
Yeah.
you've been doing it a while and you've built up a sort of reputation.
Because,
And
you know, most of my clients, they recommend their friends.
yeah, sure. And the majority from Australia or most from Germany or France? Or
French, Italian,
Italian?
yeah, France, and mostly it's European.
Oh, okay.
European.
How many languages do you speak?
No, I speak only English.
Oh, and Balinese maybe.
And Balinese, and Indonesia.
And Indonesia. So you speak 3
Three,
actually.
yeah.
Yeah. What was your name?
Agung.
Agung.
Yeah,
Wayne. My name's Wayne Agung. And no tours today?
No, it's a bit slow season now.
Yeah. Where do you think is the most beautiful part of Bali for you? Not for the tourists, not
Yeah.
maybe the waterfalls or the volcano, but for you, where do you really like to go?
I love Munduk. I love.
Munduk?
Yeah.
This is near
Around-
Bedugul?
Yeah, up to the Budigol, around Wanagiri and Munduk. That's I love.
What is it about up there? The lakes or the...
I like the weather.
yeah.
And then also I love the waterfall there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
one of the waterfalls I love very much. Yeah.
And Agung, your children, do you think they will go into tourism as well? Will they?
My son doing for the tourism,
Uh-huh.
so he worked at the hotel for cooking. He's cook.
Oh, yeah.
And he went to America for 1 year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he got internship there.
Wow.
6 months it was in Michigan, another 6
Really?
months it was in
What was his thoughts on living in a West? Because not many young people from Bali, he really liked
and
it.
then, you know, his dream to build his future abroad. You know?
Yeah,
So
sure.
he still try to find a job, for cook around maybe Australia or somewhere, because he love, you know, for him Australia is good salary,
Yeah,
and then it's close.
Yeah.
That's the most important one.
yeah. I think that works for Australian people also. That's why so many of us come to Bali, is because it's 3.5 hour
Yeah,
flight. It's not
yeah,
so far, you
yeah,
know. Agung,
Yeah.
thank you so much for
welcome.
talking with me today.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Thank
Makasih
you.
banyak,
Yeah,
Agung,
yeah.
yeah.
You speak bahasa very well.
I suspect with the once in 30 year celebrations that are currently occurring in Ubud, this time is a particularly good time or auspicious time for people to be getting married. The number of ceremonies that I've seen displayed out the front of people's homes this morning have been numerous, and I'd say it's probably a good omen or a good luck to be hitched at this time. So yeah, I'd be interested if you've got the time to let me know what your first experience in Bali was like. Thanks very much for joining us today as always. I hope you're well and happy in life and doing the things you want to do. Thanks for coming along. See you tomorrow.